Okay, so the solar eclipse. This is supposed to be a full solar eclipse in specific states. Have y'all heard about them closing schools and closing certain governments in certain states, certain cities, certain counties? Not only that, remember I told y'all about the firmament? And I told you about the celestial clocks? And I told you about the holographic celestial clock? So the moon and the sun are holograms that are connected to your brain wave frequency, right? But they're celestial clocks. So even though that what you see is not millions of miles away, it still tells a precise time and story. So that holographic celestial clock, that the imagery from your brains and eyes conduct that frequency so you can see it, right? The celestial clocks are aligning, okay? The MasterCard is aligning, okay? And in this process, we go through shifts. Portals open up. We go through change. Not only that, you have to think about it too, as they've had this solar eclipse marked on the calendar for a very long time, for years, right? But it can also be a fake solar eclipse to drive out other types of energies, to manifest other types of energies that can be for the people or against people, right? But the kicker is, are you prepared? Are you ready if shit hit the fan, right? All this is allegedly, but think about it long and hard. We have a holographic sky that hides the true nature of our sky. And you have celestial bodies that cross over each other. You have celestial clocks that cross over each other. They're holographic layers that were designed to keep tabs of time. That's right, astrological time. So, the 4's and the 8's. I keep telling people 4's and 8's, 12's symbolize global mass messages. Meaning, when they do a ritual that deals with 4's, 8's, 12's, 2's, that deals with global mass messages. That means whatever happens, or wherever the deceit is on the planet, it's going to happen in multiple places, not just a concentrated place. Or if it's a concentrated place, let's say we got America, but theoretically, hypothetically, allegedly, the United States becomes vulnerable and get infiltrated. This is just a for instance, okay? There is a code through 4's, 8's, 12's, and 2's that sends out a message that says, this is going to be more than a handful. This could be hundreds, thousands, or millions. That's what 4's, 8's, 12's, and 2's symbolize. So, are you prepared if shit hit the fan? Are you able to move around? You know what I mean? All this matter right about now. They got so many weapons. They got cell phone towers. They got laser beams. They got HARP. They got CERN. They got cell phones. They got drones. They got military. They got weapons. They got migrants. All of this stuff is theoretically, hypothetically, allegedly can be weaponized. All I'm saying is, imagine, you remember they've been saying forever they wanted to block out the sun, right? Imagine they actually want to use their device during a solar eclipse to block out the sun. Imagine that. They finally get the opportunity to use the device that they need to use to block out the sun. Because we're going through a solar eclipse anyway. Remember 4's, 8's, 12's, and 2's symbolize. This is not going to be small. This is going to be big. And it's just a coincidence. I be saying, hey, we pay attention to the 3, the 6, the 9, the 6, the 9, the 36, the Illuminati, this, that, and the other. But these global messages with these 4's and 8's be real gigantic. You know what I mean? They be real metropolis. But Spirit said, tidal wave. Spirit said, tidal wave. Spirit also said, render unto Caesar. I had to look that up. I thought render unto Caesar was bad, but it's possibly good. It talks about the story about Jesus when he was saying relinquish all. And there's a universal law that says release. So in the story of render unto Caesar, I thought that was actually like submit and comply, right? But it actually means give Caesar back all of its system ties, okay? Just give it back. Render. Remove. Relinquish. Let it go. How can you grow through self-sustainability without relinquishing things that probably are not serving your higher good and probably are distracting you? So something was telling me about tidal waves, and something was telling me about render unto Caesar. And again, they've been saying forever they want to block out the sun, so they may use their device to see how well they block out the sun. But then again, you know, they have the Kim blanket, that's right, the Kim dome that covers up million square miles at a time while they do tactic moves in the sky and we can't see it, right? It's just something to think about, them 4's and them 8's. It's just funny how the moon and the sun are going to be shifting polarities for some time. Those celestial clocks, those celestial beings, those astrological clocks, whether they're holograph or not, they're there to remind us that something is taking place. Okay? So I'm going to leave it there. There we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free. Prep or get swept.